Hey, what's up, you guys? Quasi here. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, my rating has kind of tanked, as you can see, kind of like almost 150 points. So we're going to try to climb our way up. I've been kind of experimenting with Machamp lead, and we go on a 5-0 run here. I think I've maybe finally found a team that is probably a little more consistent. I like Machamp lead just because you know, you find yourself in a lot of neutral matchups. You don't find yourself in a lot of kind of dominant lead matchups unless you face kind of like a Magnezone or maybe like a Snorlax. But you know, Machamp rarely gets walled unless it's like a Togekiss lead or, you know, maybe even a Dragonite lead, but even then you can kind of handle it. And then I have Gyarados and Metagross in the back to kind of counter the, you know, the things that like Dragonite and Metagross and Togekiss. So this team has been working pretty well for me. I go on a 5-0 run here. So I am able to burn both shields with Metagross here, and my Machamp is a best buddy. Now, you know, you probably want a best buddy, a Metagross, but my 100 IV Metagross does not have Meteor Mash, unfortunately, and I also don't have enough candies to power it up. So that's kind of the thing with Master League. You know, you don't really have, you know, you're kind of limited to what Pokemon you have. I mean, I don't even have a Snorlax powered up. I don't have a Togekiss. He brings in a Togekiss here, so we're gonna go into our Gyarados, and yeah, our Gyarados is running Waterfall, so it has a good matchup against Swampert. And it can handle Togekiss. You do have to invest the shield against Togekiss. So Swampert's gonna get off moves here. I was afraid at first it was a Sludge Wave, but he's just throwing Hydro Cannons. So we're just gonna throw this Aqua Tail. It's not gonna take it out, and we should just be able to Waterfall down, possibly take another Hydro Cannon after this, but that's okay. We're gonna be able to survive. We wanna have an Aqua Tail ready for the Togekiss that's gonna come back in. Yeah, he lands another Hydro Cannon, so we're pretty low now, but we do pretty much have back-to-back Aqua Tails, and we should be able to pull this off with the Gyarados. Yeah, Aqua Tail takes it really low, and we're able to get to that second Aqua Tail after one more Waterfall, and this will KO the Togekiss. Yeah, so I really like Gyarados with the Waterfall in the back in this team comp. I mean, I do run Dragon Breath at times, but here I really have to watch out with the Machamp lead. I have to watch out for Togekiss, so you know, obviously Metagross hard counters that, but you kind of want to have two things that can handle it in the back, and Waterfall Gyarados is one of those. So Metagross lead, kind of you know, you do win the 2 shield here, but obviously you know, this is a pretty close matchup, and this is a best buddy Metagross. So we're gonna shield up this Meteor Mash, and we're gonna look to charge up a little extra energy and then throw this Cross Chop. Now this will, I believe this will KO the Metagross if he doesn't shield. So he's gonna have to start shielding if he wants to preserve his Metagross. He does, and we're able to outpace him to the next charge move. So getting off another Cross Chop here, he's either gonna have to burn both shields or go down. Yeah, he does let it go, and he brings in a Dragonite. So we're gonna we wouldn't have been able to get to the Rock Slide, so we're gonna kind of fake it and go for this Cross Chop. Hopefully we get a shield. We don't, so good, very good counting by my opponent. So you know, this team is actually pretty kind of weak to Dragonite, just because we have a Waterfall Gyarados. So even though we have Outrage, you know, really Metagross, I have to come in with Metagross here. Gonna shield that. It is the Draco Meteor, and we're getting a ton of lag here. So yeah, Draco Meteor, even though it's resisted, would have done a ton of damage. He's gonna switch out into Gyarados, so we're gonna go into our own Gyarados. Luckily for us, this is a Waterfall Gyarados as well, and this was kind of quick, so it's just gonna be a crunch most likely. Yeah, just a crunch. So we're gonna go for the Outrage here. Now, if he shields, you know, at least we're able to burn both shields, and he won't be able to farm us down, so we can probably bring in our Metagross and you know, finish it off. But he does not shield, so that's probably even better for us. If this is a crunch, it will KO us, and we can just come in with Metagross here and Bullet Punch down. We're gonna have to get to 2 Meteor Mashes, which should be no problem. He has to get to another Draco Meteor. Remember, he threw that Draco Meteor, so he was pretty much dry on energy. He probably has a Dragon Claw loaded, but it's not going to be enough to take us out. So this will be a good game. I believe that's 2-0 so far. So yeah, in these sets, you're gonna see, you know, I'm gonna run into some lead losses, some neutral leads, not a lot of lead wins. So this is one of those lead losses. I'm gonna charge up a little extra energy, you know, just charge up energy here, not throw, and then swap into Metagross to soak this Dragon Claw. So we have some loaded energy on our Machamp now. The Dragonite just threw his energy, so he wastes his energy, and he brings in an Excadrill. So we're gonna have to go for this Earthquake. He's at a charge move now. I believe it takes 6 Mudslaps to get to the Rock Slide, and he's gonna finish us off. So he has a lot of loaded energy. We do get the shield with the Earthquake. So what do we do now? Both of our Pokemon are going to do super effective damage to Excadrill. I bring on the Gyarados here. Now I knew this was going to be a drill run, but I shielded anyway. The reason I knew it was a drill run was because, you know, he threw right away, and he was probably expecting me to bring in the Machamp since it has a good matchup against the Excadrill. So that would have been a great no shield call there, but I kind of chickened out at the last minute. We do let that Rock Slide through, and that, you know, maybe a mistake. It does a lot of damage, and he has a Smackdown right period. We're gonna throw this Aqua Tail. It does land. It does a lot of damage, and we're able to almost counter down with our Machamp. And we're at 2 Rock Slides. We're gonna throw them back to back. This won't KO the Dragonite. It does get the first shield, and we're gonna throw this next Rock Slide. It doesn't KO, but it does get him really low into counter down range. And we still have a shield, so he's gonna have to get to 2 Dragon Claws. He is throwing here. I don't think because he threw the Dragon Claw earlier on my Metagross, so he's not gonna have 2 Dragon Claws. And we're at a cross chop, so we're just gonna throw it to be safe on the Rhyperior that comes in, and this will be a good game. So you saw how this team kind of handles kind of the Dragonite lead loss. You know, just kind of it was very beneficial for me that I caught that Dragon Claw on my Metagross in that lead matchup. The Powdown lead, this is a favorable matchup for us. The counter's gonna do a lot of damage, and he brings in a Swampert, and I'm gonna again do a Sack Swap into our Gyarados to catch his Hydro Cannon. So he's wasted, you know, so I just waste a ton of energy for him there. And Gyarados with Waterfall has a great matchup against Swampert. Now we do have to watch out for the Sludge Wave. Do I shield here? I don't shield, and the Sludge Wave does do a lot of damage. We're gonna get off this Aqua Tail. This will do a good bit of damage. We do get the shield, really good. So he's probably gonna go for a Hydro Cannon here. I think I do shield here, and then I should be able to just Waterfall down and come out of this matchup with a lot of loaded energy, and we're still even on shield. So this is really a favorable setup for me. He brings in his own Gyarados. We're only going to be able to get off 1 charge move, so we're going to go for the hard-hitting Outrage. It does land, and it does do a lot of damage. Probably going to have to bring in Machamp here, just because this is a Waterfall Gyarados, and Metagross does not, you know, have a good matchup against this. Oh, sorry, it is a Dragon Breath Gyarados. Either way, you know, Metagross does not want to really see this. We're going to just let this Aqua Tail through, and we're going to go for the Cross Chop bait. Even if he lets it go, you know, it's going to put him in counter down range. And he does shield, so we're just going to go for the Rock Slide here. This will KO the Gyarados, more than KO the Gyarados. And then he's going to bring back in, I forget, the Hippowdon. Yeah, and our Metagross has a great matchup against this. I wanted to save a shield for that Metagross versus Hippowdon matchup, because if Hippowdon gets to an Earth Power, I don't believe it KOs Metagross, but, you know, it would do a lot of damage. So Togekiss lead in this last matchup, really, that's kind of the worst lead you can see. So we're gonna safe swap into Gyarados, and my opponent is staying in here, which is very smart. He probably knows that, you know, I have a Metagross in the back. We're gonna get off this Aqua Tail, and we do get the shield, which is really good. This is likely the Ancient Power, so probably gonna shield here as well. Yeah, we do shield there, and yeah, he swaps out into his Snorlax. A Shadow Snorlax. We're gonna go straight for this Outrage. This will do a ton of damage, especially more so because it's Shadow. He does let it through, and is he gonna throw here? No, he's not gonna throw. But we have gotten it pretty low, and he's just like 2 counters away from being finished off. So probably gonna bring in the Machamp here. The Metagross. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because I think I knew he was gonna throw like a Body Slam, so we do bring in the Metagross. Now this could be the superpower, and coming from a Shadow Snorlax is gonna do a lot of damage. It's just a Body Slam, so he's probably running like I guess like maybe Outrage or possibly Earthquake. Not really sure. I guess he would have thrown the Earthquake if he had it. So probably Outrage. Brings in an Excadrill, and we go right into our Machamp. And Machamp has access to Rock Slide, so this is gonna burn his last shield, or he's just gonna let the Togekiss go. He does let it go. Really interesting play. I guess he wants to save the shield for the Excadrill. But we're gonna get off this cross chop and we're gonna be able to burn that shield anyway. We still have our shield, and our Metagross has some loaded energy after bringing in on that Snorlax. So he's not gonna be able to get to the 2 charge moves, so he's gonna try to mud slap us down, but we're able to get this Earthquake, and this will KO the Excadrill. So that was a 5-0 run, and yeah, I'm liking this team. I'm gonna see, you know, play more games with it, see if it's actually continues to work. But yeah, 5-0 run, trying to make it to rank 10. It's gonna be a grind, but yeah, I kind of can't wait until Master Premier is over. But you know, just doing my best when it's here. So if you like this content, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.